sometimes we don't know that, years flies, it's just like a flying jacket. You're wearing it and it is flying, and you don't know when you wake up one day and they said happy 50 years old, and you start wondering, where have all the years gone? So it just flew and you didn't know. And that is not your problem, and that should not bother you. But as humans, it bothers, it becomes worry, or we worry about it, because I will tell you why we worry about it. We worry about it because we are not prepared of the stage, of that stage. For instance, if you are, maybe you are now 50, you turned 50, and you are checking, you're not even married, and you want marriage. Forgive me, because it's not everybody that wants marriage, but this is what you desire. You want marriage, and you want to settle down, you want to prepare for your retirement, you want to do everything, and you are confused. You're not even there in career, you're not even there in finances, you've not even paid your debt. Some people pay student debts in Western world, but let's say you are still in Africa, or you are still outside Africa, but it's not a place that will give you that comfort. It's a place that require that you should prepare for your own retirement. That is where we're coming. We're coming here because there's a guy, as you're watching me, there's a guy. I don't know what moved him. I don't know who told him that Oman is a good place to go and live and work as an African. This man has been in Oman since 2011. There's no any citizenship, no career, and he's a graduate. There's no any career prospect. He said he works in people in granite, something, quarry, people that break rocks and all that. That's where he works. And he has worked there for like 8 years now. The payment, I think he said they pay him $350 a month. But remember, that place is not in Nigeria that you can say that you will flex the dollar bill value. It's not a place like, that you can flex that dollar they are paying you. Remember, he is working for a company that gave them accommodation, just like a bed seat. He just woke up last week and he found out that he's 52 years. Imagine a 52 years old man. There's no marriage. He wants marriage. There's no any planning for retirement. People at home are calling him to come back. There's nothing to go back to because he is even the breadwinner. There's nothing. There's no citizenship of Oman. As someone that, has gone to Oman since 2011, he stayed in Oman I think he's now 13 years. He has been in Oman. There's no citizenship. There's nothing. My dear, do you know it's better that this man went to places like Lesotho in Africa? Because Lesotho passports will give you access to all the countries in the European Union, including Northern Ireland. If you don't know it now. Lesotho, it's better he born those years in Lesotho, or he goes to places like Botswana. He born that years in Botswana. That place will give you access to European Union and Republic of Ireland. So why do you go to Oman since 2011? Get paid $350. That's slavery. He's asking me, can he go back? I said, no, I'm not the one to advise you. You can't go back the way Nigeria is. That's facts. The way Nigeria is, you're coming back, you're coming to tell them story. And you're coming to tell maybe your sisters and brothers, you're coming to tell them to help you. Why would we be in Oman for so long? So today, European Union visa 2024. There's a way to get around these things. And there's a way, instead of you to go to Asia, to born years, Bahrain, UAE, Turkey, yes, Turkey, instead of you to go to all these places, to born years, because no matter how many years you stay there, my brothers and sisters, you will never get citizenship. If you like, stay there 20 years, you will never get citizenship. I don't know whether it's because so. I don't know whether our president or our African Union, they don't have good relationship with these countries. I don't know. I don't know the political aspect of it, but it should not be so. So, now, let's talk about age. And let's talk about money. Making money, yes. Because I've seen so many people that are above 40. Let me be honest. I don't know how this video will meet you, but let me be honest. If you are going to Europe and you are 46, you are 40, you are 39, you are 35, whatever, but as from 35 going downwards, that you want to go to Europe, never go through the back door. Because what it means is this, the back door will make you stay 15 years, 10 to 15 years without anything. So add it to that your years. You see where I'm getting at? You'll be clocking 50. Now, how can you do this? There are places you can go, like I said yesterday. But let's not go there first. Let's talk about money. Because if you're already 35, 40, if you want marriage, you would have been thinking of marriage at that age. Remember, 35 to 40 is the age, decision age. Whether good or bad, you will make decision at that age. No matter how it is, you definitely make a decision at that age, where to live, where to spend the rest of your life, how to move on, how to get married, how to stay on your career or build a career, and how to do a lot of things so that you can stay afloat as a woman. But now, the issue here is this: you want to relocate and you don't want to be floating like this man has floated in Oman for 13 years. We don't want you to float. We want you, when you go, you get into the system and start working with the system so that the system will accept that you are there, and the system will help you, and the system again will give you the citizenship at the right time. So staying illegal is out of it, because once you clock 35, going illegal or trying to manipulate any system will never work. Except at that 35, you have done the marital whatever, you have finished everything that you have. Okay, you can say, okay, let you go and born 15 years. No. If that's fine. But if you've not, 35, single or newly married, having children, trying to break through your career, whatever, or starting a business, I will tell you for free today, there are countries you should not be coming immediately you clock 45. Yes, I'm saying it. I don't care how this thing will meet you, but I'm just telling you, there are countries you shouldn't be coming once you hit 45. One of them is UK. If you don't have good money to stay in the system, don't come. Another one again is this Canada. All of you are going and you are almost 45 and you want to go there as a student. I don't know how to say it, but if I were you, that's not the best decision. So today, as you are planning, be putting your age in the front. Be telling yourself the truth, because there are age that you cannot chase career. In fact, the ship of that career has gone. As of today, as at 2024, if you want to travel and you are traveling with that your age, like 48. I heard somebody that I will ask them how old are you, say 47. He said, okay, now that he wants to go back to school. 47, want to start afresh. It is fine if you are doing it in a place that is not in a fast pace. There are rat race in countries like UK, Canada, USA. What do I mean by rat race? Everything is going in the meter. Yes, everything is going in the meter. And let me tell you now, if you want to go to all these places, you want to go and start doing nursing. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? You are starting to do nursing at 48. So you will graduate when you are 59. 51, sorry. You will graduate when you are 51. You work 9 years, you clock 60 years old. Is it what you want for yourself? You know, sometimes we need to sit down and we talk to ourselves. Yes, we use our mouth, we open it, and we direct all the thoughts back to us so that you can have a clear picture of the planning of what we are trying to do. Because if you don't have any clear picture of your circumstances and what you are trying to do, you will not choose the right path for yourself. So you will be asking, this woman talk too much, what is it? I will tell you now. Whenever you are trying to relocate, and or however, or whatever anybody told you, or whatever you have been made to understand, please drop it for a moment, because I'm telling you the system. I am in the system. Gone corporate work, do care work, do all sorts of things to stay afloat. So I am living the experience of what I'm trying to tell you. Now, if you find yourself, you are 35 and you don't know any rich man, and you don't want to go and network to get somebody to sponsor you to come genuinely and legally, don't attempt coming maybe with visitor to UK, visiting visa. If you come with visiting visa and whoever that you are visiting or whoever is doing it cannot afford to put you through, to go through the education route so that you can even get the 2 years post-study work to know what you are doing. Maybe you don't want to do tech destiny, you don't want to do all that. It will be so hard. It is impossible. Because before you know it, you are 40. And as singles, most of you that are single, as singles, desperation comes in. For the women thinking of marriage, for the men thinking of how to make it. That is when you start thinking of breaking the laws, which you cannot. And if you do that, it is, you will have a DBS that will not even allow you to do any other thing. So now, what can you do? Let me tell you, if you are already 35 and there's no any money, there's no any rich man to sponsor you, there's nothing to help you, like you don't envisage or you are not seeing it, you don't have money, you don't have anything. Now, the best option for you is to save down your small money and apply for culinary school in Italy. Why Italy? I will tell you now. And Germany. Look for a vocational course and apply minimum one. Do you know why? These countries are not really into that rat race we are trying to avoid. Because, for instance, you go to Italy, and with that your culinary skills, there are things that you can do outside career. You can do a business. And there are many places in Italy that want people like you to come and keep those places alive. In some certain municipality or whatever they call it, or council, there are ones that there is no age limit that you can benefit from. And there are things, Italy is not like UK that is in a fast pace. No, Italy is slow. So it will help you with your age to be thinking and to be working small, small. Because if you attempt to come to a place that, that is fast paced, everything is fast paced, you will be depressed. And what do you think that depression will do to you? Depression will make you to see the reason why you are useless at 48 or going to 40 or even leaving 40, fourth floor. You understand? So that when depression creeps in, it's so difficult to do any other thing. There are many people suffering it here, and there are many people dropping dead. You've heard it. Work overload because of their age. They are pushing. They are trying to push like 20s. People in their 20s, and their body is engine. It knocks them off, and they go. We bury them. We come to social media. We announce to you, oh, this social person died. This social person. But when you think deeply, like the guy that was trying to get into PhD, you know what happened to him? Have you heard the real? Have you heard the real story? The real story is this: that this guy, excuse me, don't call me. I'm on live. I told you I'm coming. So this guy, sorry, somebody is trying to get to me. So this guy, he came here to do master's degree at 41. He came to do master's degree. He finished his master's degree, did the 2 years. He couldn't get a job. You know what's happening within that 2 years? He now applied to get into PhD. So, which means he will be the one funding himself. You know what? He has to go to work. He has to come and do his PhD. He has to pay his bills. There are people that their body cannot carry this. They are no longer young. So I think he was 45. He died at 45. So their body cannot carry the weight of the pressure anymore. And again, black tax. Don't neglect that. Because most of you think when you come here, you take care of yourself. It is never like that. It will never be like that. That's what we call black tax. Go and research that black tax. Then you come back. Please, whatever you are doing, be thinking of your age, be putting it in front before anything, and be number two, your health. Don't push your body more than your body wants to be pushed. Don't ever push your body like you come here at 51. Like the guy was telling me that when he come to UK, he will do well. I said, at 51, where do you want to come? UK. He said that somebody has promised to help him. I said, at 51, no, guy. Now, try to tell the person to help you get married. First, settle you get married. Start thinking, because at 51, single, you want to come here, you will put so much pressure on yourself. And what will happen? You will go to this, our work is 8 to 8. It's not what you people do in Nigeria. The work you will definitely start is care work, and it's 12 hours shift. Because most of you think you have power, you have stamina, you can stand up for 12 hours. You will drop. In fact, Africa, the way we work is not the way these people work. Because most of you think when you come here, they say 12 hours, you will sit and be looking at computer. No, you will stand on your feet. You will walk that, you see that 12 hours, you walk it. Imagine a man of 51 years standing running about the floors for 12 hours. He will do that. He will come back. He will come and think about the people back home, because at 51, maybe he has his age mother. He will pay black tax. So the sisters, the brothers will want him to put in, or because most of you come here, there's a guy that was telling me last day that he has cut off everybody, that is not paying anybody. Till he heard that his mother is sick, and the siblings push all the bills for him, because Nigeria is bad. And I keep on telling him, you can't be pushing them away. Nigeria is bad. This is your mom. Go and borrow money and send to them, because to them, whatever you are telling them, they will never understand. You are the one in abroad, and you have to do what abroad people do. Abroad people, they send money back home. It's the black tax we pay. You can't say you want to abandon your family because you are here. No, 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 Oga. No, 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 madam. Please, so if you are coming to UK or you are coming to anywhere in Europe and you already above 35, clocking 40, 45, clocking 50, my dear, just sit down. Think of your body. Tell your body the truth. Can your body push it? Can your body do it? So when you have, accepted that your body can do it, then you start trying. But if I'm your sister or I'm your relative or whatever, my dear, it's a no-go area. Don't come. You know how many people that have died in this UK? You think they died because there's not any good health facilities. Pressure and depression is a big thing. It's a big killer here. It's a big killer, and in here, there's not any family support system. I keep on telling you people, I had eye surgery. I have to leave the bed. My eye was still swollen and bandaged. I was doing school run. There's not any family. Even the family you have, they have to go and work. They have to pay their own bills. They will come after work. They will not come and do your own work for you. This is the pressure you will find yourself in. And most of you that are coming here, we don't even have money to go and put a maid to live with us permanently. You know what I mean? Like you bring a maid, say he's living with a maid, he will be running about. You have a gate man, you have a cleaner, you have the one that is nanny, you have the one that is driving the car, taking you around. We don't have those things here. So when you are coming here, you have to tell your body the truth, because nobody wants a situation where their loved one will come here and their loved one will leave the world because of pressure, depression, stress. It is not easy. So the best option is to go to use. Bulgaria has culinary skills that you can pay 100 euros for registration. Then I think you start saving. I think it's 900 euros or 850. As at last year, this guy went. It's 850. You know why I say culinary skill? I said culinary skills because the job is not fast-paced. What do I mean by that? And again, those countries are so slow. It's just like people living in Lagos and people living in Enugu. You know the one that will have pressure now. Those ones in Lagos will have pressure because Lagos is fast-paced. Everything is going in the meter. Time is a factor there. And Enugu is more relaxed, laid back. So Italy is like that. And why do I say Italy and this Bulgaria or Romania or even Germany? Because you can even abandon all those things, all those paperwork, and move into business. Yes, when I was living in Germany, almost people in this Cologne, almost women in Cologne, they are not even chasing this career you people are coming to UK to chase. They are not into that. Most of them, they will drive their van and go and be picking motor parts and be sending home. So that one is relaxed. Have you heard anybody that is in Germany that dropped dead? All these pictures you will see obituary, people in UK dying. Have you heard anyone from Germany? Because Germany is not really fast-paced for our boys or our men, because there are things they can do. This is the same way Italy is relaxed. There are things you can do apart from career. You can move over to business easily. You can't do that easily in UK. It's almost impossible to move into business in UK, with your the kind of paper you have and the finances you will start having even when you start working. So that is why people leave UK. Like people that are struggling, that are older, they go to these places because it's not fast paced. I've used Lagos and Enugu as an example. So if you're coming, if you are already 51, you're coming, okay, even in Africa, you are 51, you're coming to Lagos to hustle at 51, to hustle. I don't know how you people think of abroad, but however you are thinking of it, please don't come here and by yourself. Please go to where that is low funding. That's, you know, Italy. There are houses you will get for 300 euros and 200 euros. Do you know how much is one bed flat in UK? Do you know how much is one bed flat? Google it. Just use your Google and Google it so that you can get the picture of what I'm trying to explain. I'm not even telling you to Google London because I don't think even people that work here can afford London. So Google places like Manchester, Aberdeen, Birmingham, Google it. Ask Google, one bed flat in Aberdeen or Birmingham is how much? So you get the picture of what you are trying to do. Then you Google one bed flat in Sicily or anywhere in Florence or anywhere in Italy. Google it, then you can see. And even Google it in Germany, because even Germany is cheaper and it's not fast paced. There are many options for you as a man of 51 years in those places, because you can move over to business. But you can't really move over to business in UK. So that is why when people come here, you see them dropping. And when you start looking at them, they are putting so much pressure. Their body cannot carry it. So don't, you know, those places, if you really love UK, you go there and get the pepper. And then you come here with the pepper. So when you come to UK with the pepper already, you are coming as one of us. Then you start reaping the benefit of that your pepper. But don't come when you are still struggling. If you come when you are still struggling, you will have issues. So this is me telling you, if you are 45 as of today, there are other options for you. And there are places, even if you don't have money and you don't have any rich man, like we discussed yesterday, you don't have any rich man, you don't have any rich woman, please go to a place that you can bond the 5 years and get their pepper. So when you get their pepper, things will be easier for you. You will not be under pressure. If you have passport like Dominican Republic passport, or you have passport like a Palau passport, or you have Bahamas or Barbados or SKN or Lesotho or even Botswana, then you can move to Europe, you know, without anybody trying to tell you, come and do 20 hours, come and do 48 hours shift, come and do this one, come and do this one. You dictate the pace. The second option still remain the tech training. You do the tech training, you go as a digital nomad visa. You will be independent of the state rules and regulation. But that's it's not everybody that can do tech, but you can give it a trial. It's easy to learn. There are many packages that are easy to learn. Then you do that one, and if you want to do it, we have 80,000 naira, and we're starting in April, and $100 for people outside Nigeria. Then, if you want to go to Dominican, Palau, or USA with maybe COS, please, you can join us and do group consultation, because we have someone that will come and tell you people how he or she can help you guys. Please, there are options for you, but don't join rat race when you're already clocking 40, 45, 51, 52. You want come and hustle at that age. My dear, there are many baggages for somebody that is 48. Most women that are talking to me, they already have 2 children, 3 children. So you are bringing them, you don't have the funds, you don't have the support base. There's not anybody that you know in UK, you want to bring them here and start hustling. My dear, I don't know, but it is not the way, people, I told you people, all these people that went with COS, when they traveled, during the first week, they were sharing pictures. How many of them are still sharing pictures now? Because the system is teaching. Oh God. The system is teaching them things. The system is teaching them. In 5 years, this is how it is. I've done like 6 this thing. So I have to go, guys. I think I have someone now. I have to go, guys, and please be sure that you know what you are trying to do, and be sure that you have your own personal health interest, your age interest, your family interest. Remember, wherever you go in this road, remember the black tax. So there will always be pressure and depression. And also, remember competition. That one day too. You come here, your people will say, maybe your brother or sister will call you and say, it's not only you. This Mrs. Okeke's daughter or Mrs. Okeke's son, he went just last year and he has built a house. He has given their family cars. There are that kind of pressures. It will come. It will surely come. Please, before you travel, before they tell you that if you come, you will be served salad and you will be kept in a warm room. Please, make sure that you are thinking for yourself and advising yourself, based on your age and based on everything. Because there are options for you. It's better you take them. And if you're a woman and you're pregnant, you go to Mexico or you go to Brazil. When you have your child, or even SKN or Barbados or Bahamas, those places you don't really need a visa. You only have visa on arrival or visa online, or there's no any visa to Barbados. You can go there and have your child and get citizenship for that child. Maybe stay 24 months, get your own citizenship. It will give you access to EU. So you will not be coming to, be on the right ways. It's not easy. If anybody is telling you it is easy, or they accept it is not. So choose the one that you want to believe. So when you come here, you go to see them. So guys, I want to say thank you for staying with me, and thank you guys for the people in WTP. Join WTP. The link is attached in the description of this video. And one thing you can do for me is this. In the WTP, I have shared the sponsorship and the guarantors samples like I promised yesterday. I couldn't do it yesterday because when I finished yesterday, I went into consultation. And I have consultation now. So guys, I have to leave you guys. The calls are coming now. So I will not answer question, but I will answer it as I'm doing the consultation. I'll be replying some comments in YouTube. Thank you guys. God bless all of you. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, God.